right. Hello out there, YouTube. What's going on, everyone? It is D Dunn here. I am the average gaming dad, and we're back on Madden's franchise, and it's time for revenge. Deep announcer voice. All right, yeah. So, game one of the season was our only loss so far, and we lost to division rival Dallas Cowboys. Now, I would caveat this. Some of the statistics for that game, penalty yards. We had 162 penalty yards. We had tweaked with the sliders a little bit because we wanted to see, holding calls and stuff like that more consistently, like you see in the NFL. Apparently, we went too far because uh, we had holding calls like crazy. We also wanted to get a few more roughing the passer calls, and it was like the game just cannot implement that slider well because you don't just get more animations of a defender, plowing through the quarterback after he's thrown the ball. What happens is if the quarterback has thrown the ball, an indie defender just grazes him and like touches him his hitbox or whatever in any way, it was just an automatic flag. So we lost a close one despite the 162 penalty yards, but a blemish on our record. We were hoping to be, the third undefeated team, hopefully the first to go and win the Super Bowl. No, at least since the 16-0 era. I think it was the 72 Dolphins that did it, but I think that was back when it was a 14 game season. And of course, the Patriots went 16-0 and then lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl. But I digress. You know, it's tough to come in and expect a perfect season, but Philadelphia nipping our heels. Dallas is still very good at 6-3. So it's going to be a competitive game. The NFC East is still very, very competitive. Right now, we just have the bye week. So I thought we would kick this one off by going through some of the prospects. Um, by going through some of the prospects. Now, we have done, I think, I could just be biased because I'm the head coach and the GM and the play caller, but I think we have done a really good job as an organization, like setting ourselves up for success in the future with our draft picks. Obviously, we just traded Malik Neighbors in the last episode, so we traded literally our best player. And like, where can I see? I'm trying to see the draft picks. I'm trying to see the draft picks that we have. If I go to just like our roster, will it show me? Probably not. Oh, it does. Okay. So we have in this upcoming draft, we have 4 first round picks. Currently, we have pick number 1, number 3, 18, and then wherever we land. That's kind of crazy. Obviously, we can trade down if we need to. And then on top of that, we also have 2 third rounders, 4th, 5th, 6th, and a 7th. We have 2 number 1s next year. And 2 number 2s the year after that. So we have set ourselves up for a ton of success in the future, making some really good trades, including, like I said in the last episode, where we traded 99 overall Malik Neighbors. But what are we going to do with 4 first round draft picks? That's a great question. Since it's the bye week, let's just take a little bit of time, go through some of the board, start looking at some prospects. It's kind of interesting. We have 2 QBs up here. Now, I would not consider necessarily taking QB because it's obviously not a position of need. However, if any of these guys that are up in the top 5 were a true generational talent, someone with like 95 speed or something like that, then I would actually consider it someone to take over the reins when Hutchinson's gone. He's already in his 4th year in the NFL. So he's really hitting his prime and he's having a great year. But these guys would have to be top tier talents for me to consider taking it. Outside of that, we have some outside linebackers, which is kind of a position of need for us, or at least the closest thing to a position of need. Some defensive ends, we could use some depth. And then, of course, our wide receivers are performing really well. We got two really good ones in the trade to Indianapolis from Malik Neighbors. So I feel really comfortable there. So we're really just looking at depth and maybe potential starters in the future. So unfortunately, though, looking at it, I really want to take a look at the board, but we just don't have many positions scouted very far. We have two positions scouted at 50% and some 30%ers. So let's just take a look at those and see what we got. All right, Ben Booker, what do we know about you? 5'10", he's 21, 2 hundo. Sees across the board, not interested. Oh, and we have to resort every time. That's kind of annoying. How about Marcel Burnett? 6'1", 187, a little tall, a little lanky, B catching, B man. Solid to decent speed is not super exciting. Hip power, tackle, man coverage. Did we see zone? Zone's B to D. We might take a look at him. He could be maybe a backup safety, depending on what that safety's look or what that speed looks like. It's really annoying. You have to resort. So we'll go ahead and set him as a favorite. And then we got Quincy Pete. What a name. 5'11", 23 years old, so a little on the older side. Aggressive ball hawk, motor that runs through the whistle, strips balls, and good discipline. Decent to solid speed. Again, nothing super exciting. We only know B catching, so we really don't know that much about him. So maybe it's just we're not going to be able to really look too much at these guys. 30% just doesn't feel like enough. All right, so we'll pass for now. We won't do drills this week. Let's just let the guys rest. We'll head to week 11 where we take on the Cowboys and try to get revenge for our one loss of the year. That should also give us back a lot of people from injury. Well, here's mock draft 2. We were just talking about it. So they have us picking Lucas Barton number 1 and Nolan Webster number 2. Imagine if we were to win a Super Bowl and then come back and have the top 2 picks. That would be crazy. How does Lucas Barton look? Is he a true top 5 talent? Well, we have him scouted 70% of the way. Physical player, bone-crushing hits, not good in coverage, motor that runs through the whistle, rips balls from defenders, lacks discipline, has a spin move, has a swim move, and a bull rush. 6'4", 248, very tall, very lanky speed rusher. Good to great speed, good to great jumping, good to great change of direction, good to great acceleration, and solid to good strength. A awareness, B block shed, B finesse move, pursuit. Actually, I mean, C man isn't awful. We would obviously probably convert him to a D lineman, like a defensive end, rushing off the edge. Maybe he replaces Thibodeau. But he looks pretty good. Then they have us going after a defensive end. Great to lead throw power. Only decent to marginal speed for an improviser. Okay, but a lot of A's so far. Who else do they have us projected to get? We have our first 2, a corner, Marcel Burnett, who we looked at. And running back Alan Kalaha. Haha. Good to great speed, good to great jumping, good to great acceleration. That's not bad. Spin move stamina looks okay. Okay. Interesting. But the prospect of having a stellar season and coming back and getting the top 2 picks in the draft is pretty exciting. All right. So we had multiple lineman injuries. All right, and now we just have the backup lineman. We also had defensive injuries. Let's make sure the depth charts are in order before we go to our weekly strategy. All right, so McKee has to be the starter, otherwise our offensive line drills don't work. Joey Hawley is back after being gone for, was like 5 weeks or something. Marion Ridley came in and performed pretty well in his absence. We get Adonai Mitchell back. We get Hyatt back. And then I know there were some injuries on the offensive line as well. Steve Ramirez is back. Evan Neal, he needs to be starting. And Suamaitai needs to be starting. Okay. Defensive end, Aziz is back. Dakota Boss is back, so we have both our starting edge rushers. Thibodeau will move back to the starter at left outside linebacker. Bowden takes over at middle linebacker. Fields is still right outside. And then corners are back. All right, I think we're good. Let me just make sure we have third down, like all these set to Joey Hawley. They are. Graham is still the slot receiver. Aziz is still the rushing left end. Boss is still rushing right end. Just making sure all these are set up appropriately. All right, we're good to go. What's up, Brandon? Good morning. Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate you. How are you doing today? All right, weekly strategy, and then let's beat up on the Cowboys. Last time Baker Mayfield played pretty well. I mean, like I said, in the beginning, when we started this, 160 yards of penalties really held us back. But for the Cowboys, Baker still played really well. All right, there's gold. We'll just let that hit. Oh, it doesn't stop the time. Okay. There we go. Are we going to get a dev trade upgrade this week? We've got one, I want to say oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bartow has superstar dev. That's a new development. So that means we have 2 superstar wide receivers. I mean, we have just done so well at drafting, it's kind of unbelievable. So what does that mean now? We have two or three superstar wide receivers, like 2 or 3 star dev. I think we're going to be okay without Malik Neighbors. The future's bright for this offensive team. Now, in 5 years, are we going to be able to afford all these guys? Probably not. Are they going to end up being like Malik Neighbors and demanding X amount of catches and X amount of rushes per year? I mean, hopefully we set the example by trading him away mid-season. That sort of attitude is not going to fly here. Come on. Oh no, we didn't get our... There we go. Deacon Fields, he's so small, he's agile, he's quick, he's decent in coverage. But, like, that's really it. He doesn't really make an impact on the blitz. He doesn't make an impact in the run game. So, if we were to draft an outside linebacker, he would probably be the first one to go. I think the only reason he has star dev is because of these drills and getting dev trait upgrades. So, unless he got another one to maybe superstar, but he's 24, which it's not old by any means. But, we've worked on him a lot to upgrade him over the last, 2-3 seasons. And he's okay. He's a solid starter. But he's definitely not an impact player. And so he's someone I could see us moving. Okay. Just a couple more here to go. Just a couple more to go here. I do like this Luke Jackson guy. He is very quick, very agile for a big man. If we can get his impact block up, he would be phenomenal in the screen game. And, another dev trait upgrade wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. No. All right, last one here. Lamb. Lamb. Maybe like the cousin of CD Lamb. Be a fun storyline. Obviously not nearly as good as CD. He's like 4th on the depth chart. Oh, what a ball. Getting pushed around, though, by BJ Stump. I wish the defensive back drills were a little bit better. Like, at least give me the ability to do the, just the straight tackling drill. Because I would like to work on some young DB talent. But a lot of the drills At least the ones that I've tried. I mean, I guess we can just try different ones, but the ones that I've tried so far, I feel like unless you're an actual NFL defensive back, you really don't have a shot at getting gold on them. All right, there's that. And then, let's see. Set our goals for our staff points training. Hopefully we get out of here without too many injuries. It's nice we almost have a completely healthy roster after the bye week. That came at a very opportune time. Let's see, no defensive injuries. All right, and we need to see the offensive ones. That's fine. Got a player upgrades, and then we're going to hop in versus the Cowboys and hopefully crush them. Let's see. I mean, finesse moves are an 88. I think we just, just keep trying to max that out up to 91 with morale boosts. Only 2 sacks on the season. I kind of expected a little bit more from him. Ooh, his short route is so bad. I would love to put him in the slot, but I just cannot justify it. All right. Let's hop in here and get this going. Division rivals, revenge game from the loss in week 1. I'm ready to go. Let's see it. Gosh, what a season he's having so far. 28 receptions, 12 of them have been touchdowns. That's an insane ratio. Head coach Jeff Saturday on his way to making his argument for a Hall of Fame coaching career. Already won Super Bowl under his belt. All right, kick is up. Got to remember the controls here. All right, let's see what Baker can do. Now a Dallas Cowboy. Obviously, we know that he can beat us as they won week 1. First offensive play for Dallas. It's a pass. Baker dropping back on the run. And what an athletic diving play there. Kayvon Thibodeau out in coverage, making a huge play. The ball was a little underthrown, gave him some time to catch up to that one in coverage, but Thibodeau not really known for his skills. And now we're back. Azeez Ojulari with a sack. We've gone, I think now, 2 or 3 games without our starting edge rushers. So our pass rush was definitely lacking. I'm really excited to have Boss and Ojulari back. And we're already seeing... Uh-oh. Oh! Michael Carter gets absolutely lost. And a huge play down the field from Baker. We switched on to Michael Carter. Tried to come back to the ball, and he just did not move. He was absolutely lost in the sauce. Feels good to be playing Madden again. Decent return up the middle to the 34. Oh, we got to switch McKee out. Right. Because they still haven't fixed the bug. So we're not going to see McKee as the game thinks we are. It's going to be, of course, Hutchinson. We are going to be passing the football. Although, nice to have Holly back. Our superstar X Factor, but Theo Johnson, great catch and run and great blocking down the field from our wide receivers. Cowboys sent a blitz, and we made them pay for that. We got Theo Johnson again on the quick out. And so far, it's the tight end show. Audible to a run here. Joey Hawley's first carry back from injury, and that's going to get us a first down on the gain of 9. Quick throw over the middle. But knowing that Bartow, knowing now that he has superstar dev, I feel like we really need to get him on the field more. Check down underneath to Holly. And now 3rd and 2. We got our guy back. Give him an opportunity to make a big play here. 3rd and 2. Very convertible range here. Broken tackle, spin move. And 4th and inches. We're not usually that aggressive. But that said, this year we've been using the QB sneak to great effectiveness. Just basically telling our big boy Hutch, just push over. It's about the closest thing we can get to a tush push, and it works to perfection. Another first down. And it's so funny, like coming back from not having Holly to having Holly, you can just, it just feels different. I don't really know how to explain it. Just his ability to just naturally break tackles. And I just feel really confident just running the ball, 3, 4, 5 times in a row. Although, not very successful there. We rarely go in a goal line set. But I like this look. We're actually going to audible out of the play action, though. And we go to Theo Johnson in the end zone. That's a beautiful throw from Hutchinson. Throws it behind him to keep him out of harm's way. He reaches back, holds on through some contact, and we have an early 7-0 lead over the Cowboys. His team is just so different. when we have all of our starters. I mean, that may be kind of a silly, redundant statement, but... And the Cowboys are now down a player. All right, so obviously first drive for the Cowboys. Not very successful. This time they go with a run, and it's a good one. And there's the defensive tackle, Silas Rodriguez, making the tackle like 15 yards down the field. What an effort, and what an athlete for the big man to get down the field like that. Another run. Bowden's there, but the running back still powers ahead, and now we have another injury. I think that's Ojulari. It is. Just came back from injury and already going to the locker room holding his wrist. So Kayvon Thibodeau is going to come in. I believe Deacon Fields is his replacement. And it looks like the Cowboys are just going to try and power through. Broken ribs for Aziz. He is not going to be able to return, obviously. And is probably going to be out for the next 4 weeks or more. Quick throw to the tight end, Ferguson. And now Silas Rodriguez. He's got a pec strain. I'd rather not lose him for an extended period of time. So we will sub in the third string defensive tackle, Good. We'll lock in with Thibodeau here, who's a very good pass rusher in his own right. But unfortunately just has not made the impact plays over the years like we thought we would when we first started this franchise. Wow. We get cooked down the field again. CeeDee Lamb, one-on-one coverage on the man blitz. And he beats the corner. BJ Stump, our number one versus their number one. And he gets absolutely fried. All right. We got a game on our hands. We got a game. Oh, so again, we just got back both of our starting edge rushers, and they're already both injured. That is tough. That is tough. Just wanted to see, because I haven't seen him on the field yet. Where is Bartow? I feel like we need to make this switch. We're going to take Hyatt out. I know there's a little bit of discrepancy there. Oh, good. He's already injured. When did that happen? Maybe during practice. I'm not sure. So, sick. Our superstar, we just discovered was a superstar, wide receiver rookie, is injured. All right. Go to the screen game here. Oh my God, what a move. And that's the difference between Joey Hawley and other running backs. He can take a little game like that and turn it into something massive. Did they have a blitz on, or did they run commit? Yeah, they did have a blitz. They called that at just the right time. And that's the end of the first. Dallas up 14-7. We got a good competitive game on our hands. We've already come down with a few injuries. And we're going to go to Theo Johnson again. He's got our first big play. He's got a touchdown, and then he gets a crucial first down on that catch. Throw it away. Oof. That play is pretty much Joey Hawley or bust. And now another third down. At the very least, we just need some yards so we can be in field goal range with Sanders. He's got a huge leg. Hit as we throw. Forces the errant pass. And we're going to go for the 58-yarder. Oh, we didn't get enough leg behind that one, I don't think. I'm so worried about it going too much, so we fall short. We don't convert. And we're going to need a turnover or something. Baker Mayfield's carving us up right now. It really sucks not having our starters out, or already losing both our starting edge rushers, Boss and Ojolari. Okay, receiver goes for a one-handed catch. He's wide open. I don't know why we're playing so deep. But an opportunity here on two bad throws from Baker. It's 3rd down and 10. Under pressure, goes short, and misses his target. So, bad throws, drop passes, and the Cowboys drive stalls. They're going to try for a field goal. This one's going to be a 57-yarder. And it's not close. All right, so a battle of bad field goal kicking and bad offense. 6:38 left to go in the half. Offense has been kind of sluggish. Nice throw and catch there. Graham looking great as ever. We're going to get ourselves a little power set here, see if we can plow through. Unfortunately, Andrew Thomas, starting left tackle, out. I mean, the backup is 90 overall Sua Maitai, so can't be too upset about that. I'm going to do a little play action here. There's Johnson. He's had a big game, probably close to 75 yards, I would imagine, so far. And now we're kind of looking like the Giants of last year. A lot of running, a lot of play action. And I will say the Cowboys have done a good job of keeping our vertical pass game in check. It's what we typically have relied on this year. A la Dorian Graham, 28 catches and 12 touchdowns. And there he is with another one. No Malik Neighbors, no problem. That's going to be his 13th touchdown of the year. On pace for like 25 receiving touchdowns. That would be pretty incredible. So we tie this one up. We kind of got bailed out defensively. Because of just the bad passes by Baker. And the wide receiver drops. Oh my God, that was still completed. Baker Mayfield had Braxton McKinney in his face. Kind of an errant throw, but the wide receiver made a great adjustment. And our corners are just, I mean, there's no other way to say it. They're just not playing well. There's McKinney and Rodriguez tackling the ball carrier for a loss of 3, thank goodness. We really needed that one. We have been absolutely diced up on the ground so far today. Quick pass out to the tight end. I think that's Ferguson. And now he's injured as well. Third and 7. So it's not like it's a gimme. Baker looking to take off. And Bobby Okereke, the veteran, recognizes it, comes in, secures the tackle, and they're going to go for it. Really aggressive play calling here by the CPU, and it's a pick! BJ Stump getting revenge from giving up the touchdown earlier. Oh no, that's Deonte Banks. Okay. A rare play from him. We haven't seen him making many plays at all in the secondary. He was kind of the guy when we first started this rebuild we thought was going to be the man. And an overthrown pass, a late flag. Wow. Wow. Deron Bland. Let's take another look at this. Why was this one called? We have yet to see a pass interference called all season. So we see him unchecked at the line. We think maybe he has enough speed to outrun everyone. He doesn't. And then Bland just comes in and just hits him. He gets sandwiched between both defenders. I would say that like if I were looking at that as objectively as possible, I would probably try and argue that that's an uncatchable ball. But regardless, Can't challenge it. And that is going to give us a huge gain. Let's see if we can get something going on the... Oh, they're not... No one even touches him until he gets to the end zone. Welcome back. Joey Hawley gets in. His first touchdown, I feel like, in a very long time. Obviously, he was injured for 4 or 5 weeks. But he's finally back in action. He finally gets back into the end zone. And that is what's going to give us a 1-touchdown lead. And the Cowboys, chance to answer. They started off the game really well. They were running the ball extremely effectively. Baker was carving us up. They go for it on 4th and like medium. And end up turning it over, forcing the ball into a contested coverage. So now let's see what they can do. 2:37 left. They are going to go back to the ground game, it looks like. Broken tackle, and that's another 13, 14-yard gain. I just don't know why Dallas would not continue to stick with the run. Is that Damian Pierce? They go back to it. Still picks up 7. I know we're playing kind of soft, but I don't think they're going to run the ball all the way into the end zone with 2 minutes left. So we can afford, I think, to be a little soft in coverage here. Normally the CPU, once it hits 2 minutes, just starts throwing. And as you see there, come out in an empty set. Wow. Good throw and catch, good run after the catch, and then gets some extra yards and ducks out of bounds. Saves them a timeout. Another check down. There's Ferguson. He's not going to get to the out of bounds marker. Clock ticking. Minute 25. Dallas still with 3 timeouts. Baker rolling out. And just no one recognizes it. Baker rolling out again. And powers into the end zone. Unreal. Not the most mobile quarterback, but showing it off there. And our defense just will not come out of coverage. We saw that last week with the Ravens as well. Their rookie quarterback with Lamar Jackson injured carved us up almost, I think it was like 85 yards on the ground. And he only had like 75 speed. All right, minute and 2 left on the clock. Game tied. I think we get the ball back at the half. So we're going to try and get down the field. At the very least, get a field goal. Good start there. And there's Mitchell. We'll call our second timeout. I think we can get 2 plays off. Would have liked to have seen him get a little bit more rack yards after that. I felt like he had all the space in the world. I mean, he did. And we got Graham. We got Graham. Bland gets cooked. Dorian Graham gets his second touchdown of the day. Slot fade Merchant. Oh, they ran a safety blitz. We blocked it up really well. That was an excellent drive. Kind of wish we would have used a little bit more time, especially the way Dallas has been on offense. Would have actually liked to probably use a little bit more time, but it's just crazy to me, like Dorian Graham, like 97 speed, something ridiculous like that. Look at Damian Pierce averaging almost 9 yards a carry. Do we have anything with a spy? Anything with a spy at all? Doesn't look like it. All right, so Dallas goes short underneath and immediately call a timeout. We just don't have anything with a spy on the field. McKinney going after Baker, forces the throwaway. Nice to finally see some more pressure on Baker. More of that, please. More of that, please. I don't think we registered a sack. I mean, they are just cooking in the flats. But we don't want to give up anything deep. I'm okay with giving up a field goal in the spot is not the worst. Obviously, we'd rather not, but there's a timeout. We're just really playing in a deep shell, just trying not to get beat over the top. And Baker hit again as he's throwing. No timeout, so they have to go to the sideline. And they are going to try a field goal here. It's a 62-yarder. They missed from 50-plus earlier. And that one actually had the leg, but wide left. A 65-yarder for us. I bet we could get this playoff in about 4 seconds. Go down, call a timeout. And now we put ourselves for a 57-yarder. I think that one's going to have the leg. It doesn't. So Sanders is 0 for 2 on the day from 50-plus. The first one we definitely just didn't give as much leg. That one I thought we had enough, but I guess the 7-mile-an-hour wind against us held us back. Okay. So that sucks. I thought we had done something there. But field goal kicking is not nearly as easy as it used to be. You could be automatic from 60 plus, but now I feel like I don't know what it is, but definitely just doesn't feel nearly as easy as the games of old, which I kind of like. All right, but we get the ball to start. We have a 7-point lead. We just need to start grinding out. Oh, completely open. I mean, that's about as wide open as you're going to get. And we have another offensive lineman injury. Uh-oh. Oof. Saw that as soon as I threw it. I wish our linebackers could make plays like that. There's Mitchell in the slot. Uncovered and a good ball to pull him away from the safety. Good to see him involved. It's Steve Ramirez. Shoulder strain. He'll come back. We will substitute out John Jingleheimer-Schmidt. In the meantime, and Dorian Graham is in the backfield on the screen. Interesting. Okay, and now Evan Neal, dislocated elbow. He's going to be out for a while. And this is why I've spent so much money and time on building this offensive line. I feel like I end up saying it like every game. But instead of having some 60-something overall offensive lineman backup, we have competent, quality starters, plenty of depth, and Joey Hawley out for weeks, back to his ways, multiple touchdown game for him as he powers through. Definitely not going to have nearly the seasons. Oh, God, we missed it. And see, I don't know how the meter goes up faster on an extra point than it did on a 60-plus yarder. It doesn't make sense. I feel like they just added a bunch of randomness to the kicking meter, and we missed an extra point. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. We're actually going to come out and look to send a blitz. We haven't blitzed that much, but... Oh, that's a thing of beauty! Baker immediately under pressure, and I think that's Derek Hall. No, Deacon Fields. We had talked about how he just hasn't really made many impact plays, but a big one there, loss of 12. He goes short under the middle to Ferguson. Gained about 6 back. 3rd and 14. We got to win these. McKinney chasing Baker, forcing the throwaway. And the defense comes up clutch. That's 3 consecutive drives where Dallas, or maybe 4 actually, where Dallas has been unable to produce any points. Pretty good return there as well. We're going to start on the 50. And Hutch has had himself another amazing day dicing up this Dallas Cowboys defense. Oh, I know what we need to do. Where's this? There it is. That's a play I think we need to kind of integrate a little bit more. Gets Holly the ball on the run. As opposed to a screen pass where it's a little bit of stop and go. I mean, he's so quick and so agile, it almost doesn't matter. Third and inches. Even if we don't get it, we'll probably still go for it in the spot, especially considering our field goal woes today. Little trap concept, and it is just pitiful. He hit the hole before the pulling blockers did. Dislocated shoulder for Mitchell. All right, so we got a ton of injuries. Would like to lean on the run game, but after that run, 2nd and 11. We're going to need to go to something else. Good idea, but a better throw there, I think, gets us a first down. Holly has to reach back behind him and gave the trailing defender time to come up and make the play. Although we might have Haye here. He's uncovered in the slot. The safeties are really wide. And what? Oh, I think we just threw it to the wrong. I think I hit the wrong button. Unless he was hit as he threw. He was hit. So either way, even if I hadn't, no matter what button I hit, it looked like that was just going to be a pick. Because whether it was circle or triangle, I think I hit circle. No, I was trying to throw to circle. Yeah, just hit as he throws. Ends up throwing it right to the defender. Cowboys catch a break. Good defense. A rare turnover from Hutchinson. He's been really good this year. Has only allowed, I think maybe that's his 5th or 6th interception all year. And there's Hatchett. He's had a huge day, close to 100, if not over 100 yards receiving, and he's going into the locker room. They try and go with the pitch. Blocked up, nothing there. We're trying to get these flats covered. That has been it's a screenplay. Not defended well. That's an instance where maybe if we have Thibodeau there instead of Hall, Maybe we make that play, but Damian Pierce running wild. No one can get off their blocks. We're so weak versus the run. But, you know, that's not really what we've built this team around. We have a lot of smaller, really athletic linebackers, and we have BJ Stump. What a play. Second interception for Baker. Tries to go to the back of the end zone. We'll take another look. Yeah, he just undercuts it, high points it. Holly with 2 touchdowns on the day. We're going to see if we can get him some more yards. It's going to be tough, though. We've had multiple lineman injuries so far today. Look at this. My God. On the rollout. Hits as he throws. Hits as he's throwing. Dorian Graham had absolutely cooked that corner. We had a 75-yard touchdown. All right, at least we convert the first down there. I do want to get back to the running game, though. There we go. There's the Joey Hawley we know and love. Speed to the outside. Juking defenders out of their shoes. He goes over 100. And I think that's got to be the way we move forward in this game. Except for we're going to be pulled back. That's going to be a holding call. Really trying to force Dallas out of this by playing a little ball control offense, but man. Where is our where's our, I mean, I know we have some offensive lineman injuries, but dang. Oh my gosh, multiple broken tackles. Wait. Why is our backup quarterback in? No. Hutchinson. Having a career year. And he's down. It's Luke McKee. Okay, it's just back spasms. We're going to keep him in. We're still up by 2 touchdowns. So we are going to take the punt here. Pretty good one. Angled out of bounds at the 13. Because that's the man we need to stop. Damian Pierce has absolutely fried today. He's averaging close to 10 yards a carry. breaking tackles. You know, Baker was doing really well, but has since thrown 2 picks. And they have had a number of huge gains on the ground. So that's part of the reason why I'm trying to force them to eat up time. And there he is again. This time stopped in the backfield. Great play by Taylor Bowden. And it is kind of interesting. It says we're number 1 in the league at forcing turnovers. It often does not feel like it. And Baker's hit as he throws still delivers a dime to Mechie. And Michael Carter just doesn't react in time. That's the second time that he has just been absolutely lost down the field, unaware that the ball's in the air. That said, most of our blitzes have gotten a lot of pressure. Oh, big hit from Stump. Love to see that. Corner come up, laying the wood, and forcing an incomplete pass. We'll pass commit here on 2nd and 10. Baker, thinking about it, was rolling out, so we kind of got out there to play spy. Oh, there we go. Thrown into triple coverage. Baker down 2 scores, trying to force the ball down the field. They're going to go for it. On our side of the 48, this is a pretty aggressive play call, but only 6.5 minutes left in the game. They got to do something. Baker scrambling, running for his life, and runs out of bounds on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. We're going to go chew clock. We're going to give Joey Hawley the football, and we are going to ask him to carry us home. Lots of offensive lineman injury, though. So our run game the last quarter or so has been a little stunted. And it's a fumble! And our number 1 receiver is injured, grabbing his leg. Oh my gosh. Although I do want to challenge that. I feel like it's not letting me challenge. Okay, it's a booth review. I think he was already down. Yeah, his knee's down before the ball comes out. Give me the ball back. There we go. Thank you. Still only a gain of 3. Dislocated hip. Oh my gosh. So offensive lineman, wide receiver injuries. And we already know now the critics are going to be coming out of the woodwork saying, well, see, you shouldn't have traded Malik Neighbors. But this gives superstar rookie. Oh my gosh, dude. We had him. Now we finally get a 50-yarder. Sanders only 1 for 3 on the day, all of them from 50 plus. We finally get one over the crossbar. It's a 16-point game, so technically it's still only 2 scores. But we're going to go really conservative. I mean, what are you doing out there, Banks? Blitzing has worked pretty well. 2nd and 3. They're coming out in a 22 set. I think we'll send another blitz. Dameon Pierce does get to the edge. Thankfully, the safety comes up and makes the play. But we're going to be a little risky here, actually. I know we said we're going to come out and play a little conservative, but right now, there we go. That's better. Stump, he's been good. Michael Carter lost in the sauce all game. But Stump has been excellent. And we're going to keep blitzing him. It's worked really well so far. They might even try and run here. It's a blitz. Good read. I think we need to back off a little bit now, though, but that actually ended up being a really good run blitz. But, again, we're just not really built to stop the run. We have pass rushing defensive linemen across the board. We have smaller linebackers that are all coverage linebackers. Oh, Gibbon in front of that. There's Michael Carter. Making up for his 2 really bad plays earlier in the game. That's Baker Mayfield's 3rd pick. And our rushing average has been so poor. I mean, we were 1 fraction of a second away from breaking that one. We are going to try to get this first down, though. I mean, just no time to make any adjustments at the line because we're on shoe clock. I hope in the future Madden implements the ability for QB awareness to include knowing that the play clock is running down, and you see them in the NFL where they clap their hands calling for the ball. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Bartow! No one's going to catch him! That's our new superstar rookie! Are we watching a football game or a track meet? Bartow goes 70 plus. And now now it's just embarrassing for the Cowboys. Thing of beauty. They did a good job at stopping the run. We had the penalty, which added 5 additional yards. And on 3rd and 15, Hutchinson sends a seed down the seam. And the rookie makes a big impact play. Now we are definitely going to go soft in coverage. Let's maybe lock in with Thibodeau here. Nice hit from Taylor Bowden over the middle. Knocking the ball out. Baker scrambles for 7. Probably going to be the 2-minute warning. No, they call it a timeout. Why did the clock stop? Maybe there was an injury, but I don't understand. All right, the clock was stopped for no. Oh, Dakota Boss was injured. All right, Deontay Stockton's in. It's a screen. Bowden, though, came flying in. And Baker ends up just throwing it in the dirt. Less than 2 minutes left for the Cowboys. Desperately trying to get something going. Obviously this one's in the bag. Down 23 with less than 2 minutes left. Okay. I don't know if that was a drop or defense, but we'll take it. The DC was asking for, suggesting that we send heat. That's what we're going to do. 4th and inches. We blitz. Dameon Pierce gets enough. Uh-oh. Baker Mayfield, 361 and 3 touchdowns, but also 3 interceptions. Definitely a Baker Mayfield line right there. Tons of yards, taking some big chances. Okay. Baker on the run. Still on the run. Finally sacked. Breaking tackles on the way. Over the middle. There's Ferguson in the end zone. Dallas is going to tack on another score. But at this point, I really don't think it's going to matter. They are going to try an onside kick. Okay. I mean, 20 seconds left. What are you doing? And they're still calling timeouts. All right, if they're calling timeouts, I'm not going to bother to kneel. I'm going to be petty. You want to be petty? I'm going to be petty. We're going to keep running at you then. And just to be extra petty for not being willing to accept your defeat, and for beating us in week 1, we're going to be real petty right now. And take a free field goal as time expires. Cowboys fans booing. Yes. Come on.